It's such a beautiful day. Beautiful weather out here. Oh, you'd never guess it was actually raining today.
I can't believe that guy caught a cab on Farham Street.
You'd really think companies should stop advertising on the manhole covers on the roads. You know, cars block those. And oh, what the fuck?
I think that guy knows what's up.
Is that the Cloverfield monster? That's the Cloverfield monster, right?
This could be an American city, but a Japanese guy had to say it.
Oh, what the I don't want to be in the city. Okay, or you know, maybe if I was watching from like another city on TV watching this, it'd be pretty freaking cool.
We're all coming to the same city.
Yeah, you know what? This is probably the best thing to do. Just, maybe we should have evacuated. How didn't we see this coming?
All of them at once.
Sir, how did we not see this coming? Like, seriously, he probably rolled in from, like, across at least 3 cities. Like, it should have been news while he was in, like, the 2nd city by the time he got here.
Now they're gonna fight.
Oh, God. Who's gonna win this? Who's gonna win this? It's the eye of the tiger. Oh, I was kind of hoping for that. Alright, just...
Why is it doing that? It's supposed to take you to the menu.
So, Ryan...
We're playing Godzilla, Destroy All Monsters Melee!
You could have let the announcer say that. He had just about as much of intensity.
This is one of my favorite games, circa 2002, on the Nintendo GameCube.
Now we're doing
it's a classic.
We're doing something a bit different here. You're showing me a game this time.
I'm showing you a game this time. It's Godzilla. I love Godzilla so much.
This game like, just from like the music and like this menu and all this, like all the visuals here, it kind of has like a like a 90s and early 2000s like this is a C or B level fighting game, like
and it is fantastic.
like a Killer Instinct or something like that.
Probably. It's not something that would become something competitive.
Wait, are you first controller?
No.
I think you're first controller.
I'm not supposed. I think I became de facto first.
I'm pretty sure you pressed start before me, and you became the first controller. So you gotta hit start.
It's my game anyway.
Hit start.
Versus?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're fighting against each other, right?
Yep.
Oh, I gotta be player 2, huh? Yep.
Classic roster, except for one entry there.
Is it this one? Is it the question mark?
No, that's just random. But you got all these classic guys.
I'm pretty sure the question mark is not a Godzilla monster.
You got Godzilla. You got Megalon. There's a thing about Megalon. I actually love him in this. He was the lamest monster in the movie he was in, and they decided, let's make this guy fucking awesome. And apparently he's got a cult following.
I wouldn't be surprised if all of these dudes had a cult following. I don't know much about Godzilla.
Are you
series,
freaking kidding me?
What? What?
Cult! Only Megalon has a cult following. He was in one movie, Godzilla vs. Megalon.
Oh, so you're talking about that Orga has, like, a massive following?
He's the monster from Godzilla 2000, though. He's only 14 years old. That's fine.
Destroya? This dude's name is Destroya.
Hey, he killed Godzilla.
Spoilers.
He killed Godzilla.
Good lord, man, spoilers.
He killed Godzilla in 1996. Leave me alone.
I've only seen one Godzilla movie. Here I am wanting to watch like the first 50 Godzilla movies before the new Godzilla comes out, and here you are telling me that Godzilla straight up dies in one of them.
You know what? Conceptually, I love so many other monsters more, but I'm gonna play as Megalon. I don't even care.
I want to be the generic fucking just pick Godzilla 90s. I have a question for you.
Ask away.
Why isn't Godzilla 60s in this game?
Okay.
It doesn't seem like this is the most complete Godzilla package.
Okay, first of all, we're gonna start Tokyo 2. It's got a nice setup. First of all, there are at least 3 different canons in this game alone.
Yeah.
You've got Megalon, for example, who is from Godzilla vs. Megalon from, I might be pronouncing this wrong, the Showa era of Godzilla movies, which is from, like, the 60s and whatever. And that Godzilla looked like a Muppet, and he was the one that used fire like a rocket and flew once. Like, he was,
right.
That was the batshit crazy Godzilla days. You're playing as the Heisei era Godzilla, when things got a little more serious and there was a semblance of a storyline. Let's get Mothra in here.
Okay,
go pick up the purple butterfly and Mothra will come shoot lasers at me.
Where's Mothra? Where is he? There he is. I can see him. It's off screen.
There she is.
Oh, she. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's a goddess or something. Fucking building.
God damn it. Okay, so you were running this game over with me earlier.
Yeah.
Just so I can, like, get a proper feel of this game, because I have never played this game before today. I have played my share of fighting games. I have never played Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee. I've always wanted to.
Everybody should play Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee.
But like this game it's kind of reminding me of, oh crap, what's the game called again? It's not called Rampage, or is it? No. Oh crap, what am I thinking of?
Primal Rage.
Primal Rage.
Except Primal Rage plays nothing like this.
But you see where I'm coming from, right? Where it's like thinking about Primal
Big
Rage,
monsters
right?
fighting. Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah.
Get your health, man. You might lose. No, I'm kidding. I might lose. Fuck it. That's the thing. But Godzilla 2000 and Orga are from a new era called Godzilla Millennium, where there's basically no timeline, and they were like, fuck it, another Godzilla movie. Is it connected to anything? I don't know. It's another Godzilla movie. Whereas 90s tried to have a canon, or the Heisei era, and Showa had a weird, campy canon as well. Now, Megalon in the movie
I'm sorry, I keep hitting the block button thinking that's an attack button, just in case anyone wonders why I'm doing this a lot by accident.
Now, Megalon, let me tell you a little bit about Megalon here. Now I've got your attention.
What? You know what, Ryan? I have a question for you.
What's that?
Can you tell me about Megalon?
I can tell you about Megalon. I know this is a Godzilla game, but goddammit, we're gonna learn about this giant drill-handed beetle monster. In the movies, he was fucking shit. That's all I remember about him in the movie.
Was he literally fucking shit?
No, but he teamed up with Gigan. Some aliens underground thought he was the cat's ass. An Ultraman ripoff fought him as well. And when he shot beams at a city, they used stock footage from something King Ghidorah did.
Yep.
But in this game, they decided to make him fucking awesome. With drill hands that actually do something. You saw the spin throw I did earlier. I'm going to do it again.
I'm gonna grab that health.
And actually competently using drill hands. Flying in the air, drill hands.
Alright.
Digging the ground. Megalon. They actually took a guy who was so lame, like just this random monster, who I'm assuming had just a badass cult following that was like, no, seriously, Megalon. And yeah, like it completely caught me off guard when I first played this, because at the time I got this, I was stupid into Godzilla. I was 12, and I was like, and I had some sort of Godzilla resurgence. I watched them all, a lot of them as a kid, and then I was like, you know what? I'd like to get back into some Godzilla.
Yeah. Throw him! Oh, you can't like combo that into another move, or?
Not really, no.
Aw.
I'm telling you, hit X when you're on the ground and you can trip me. But yeah. So I had this huge resurgence of Godzilla stuff, and at the time I had no respect for Megalon. Then I played this game,
oh
and
god,
I'm
no!
shit like this, and it's like, you know what? Fucking Megalon. They took a guy who was so incompetent, and just like the dumbest idea for a monster, so bad they had to throw Gigan in there with him. Like the aliens from another movie said, "Oh hey, we like the cut of your jib. Here, use Gigan." And they went to go fight Godzilla, and both lost, obviously. But yeah, just I don't know. There's something just so
Kangaroo, hop away! No!
There's just something so fantastically dumb about Megalon that I just love it. Oh god damn it!
So like this is the game. What? This is the one piece of Godzilla, merchandise or whatnot that gave Megalon his balls or something.
I don't know, cause doing a little bit of
the
extra research today. Apparently, anytime Atari has made a Godzilla game, they make a point of including him.
Yep.
So I guess they love him. But yeah. He was in one movie like 50 years ago almost. And
Oh, what the hell is this? What are you doing?
double damage or special move? Come here, you.
Bunny, hop away!
No, get back here. Oh no. I said get. It's not gone.
Oh god.
And certain guys have like just. This is why it can't be competitive. Certain guys just have an edge like no one else can dig underground and grab.
Yeah, I would say that this is definitely far from a competitive fighting game.
Yeah, you can throw buildings, and I just love like you.
Yes.
You got cool monster shit, but as I wanted to demonstrate before some jerk beat me unfairly, I might add.
Okay.
You got guys going like drop kick, or as you've seen Godzilla just spin someone above his shoulders and then kick them.
Oh god, well, no, jump. Oh, jeez.
Like this is the. It doesn't take itself too seriously. It's just perfect. Now everyone's special. You can either charge them up. That's the yellow meter, remember, or you can shoot a beam that has either charged to maximum or what have you.
Like
so
this.
So I tap mine, and there's some fire on the ground. You burn your foot, or you shoot a fireball. I must step on Godzilla's foot and hurt his foot. If he'll let me step on his foot, he won't let me step on his foot.
You're gonna have to get it out. You're gonna have to earn it. Oh god, what?
Burn my
Come
own
on,
foot.
Godzilla.
So yeah, you got monsters from like so many different canons in here, and it doesn't even freaking matter really. Like Monster Island is a stage that's from the Showa era, predominantly, where it's just this magical island where all the monsters live, and every now and then they leave to fuck up a city, and then they go home.
Oh my god, so you... Oh my god, there's so much destruction in this.
Yeah, it's pretty good. There's a destruction mode, too, where you can just wreck buildings for fun. You don't focus on each other.
Do you get points for destroying
Yep.
things?
We're in Tokyo, by the way, the classic. There is only one thing all the Godzilla canons have in common, though.
What?
The first movie from 1956. That happens in all of them. The first Godzilla appears, dies, and then another Godzilla comes in the subsequent canons. Spoiler alert for a movie that came out in 1956, by the way. Godzilla does die.
Thanks, I actually wanted to watch that one. Isn't the first one, like, way more serious than the other ones?
Yeah, it's actually a legitimate monster disaster movie, and then people were just like, that monster's really cool, smash the buildings again.
And then, like, slowly over time, they did just make Godzilla more of, like, a good guy?
Yeah, basically. And then he went back to being a monster in more recent years. There's something I want to show you with the across canon thing, because as you can see here, you got King Ghidorah and Mecha Ghidorah. You pick one and I'll pick the other. I want to show something.
Alright, so you're picking King Ghidorah. Okay.
Okay.
I am Mecha Ghidorah.
Now, you see there when they were picked, they both made the same roar.
Yeah.
However, watch their intros as they... Listen to their roars as they come in on the intro.
King Ghidorah versus Mecha-King Ghidorah. Monster
Completely different.
fight.
Was it really completely different?
How could you not hear how different those were?
Okay.
You're defeating the purpose of what I'm trying to tell you,
I
man.
heard the difference. I heard the difference enough.
King Ghidorah, the classic, like, big bad villain, like, he's always a bad monster.
Okay.
The one I'm playing as, this regular King Ghidorah, is, although he makes those noises he just made sometimes, he's predominantly from the Showa era, the really campy era of things, where he was a villain, like, in 50, well, not that many, but a lot of movies. Whereas Mecha-King Ghidorah is from the Heisei era, the 90s one, where he was only really in one. He got his ass kicked once, and then came back as Mecha-King Ghidorah because Godzilla fucked him up that hard. I'm slowly realizing I've watched far too many Godzilla movies, probably.
You love Godzilla.
I love Godzilla. By the way,
I
your tap special with him is a limited taser that drains my energy.
Okay.
And if you hold R, you can fly.
What?
And it drains that yellow energy.
Now, why would I want to fly? Damn it! Wait.
You do it very slowly, but you can shoot your special from the air like this.
All right.
I'm pretty certain that King Ghidorah, despite the fact they look stupidly impractical, they've got no arms. I'm pretty sure they're like some of the more overpowered characters in these games, because some of the challenges I've played, where I would have trouble with even the characters I love playing as infinitely more, you can just do easier with King Ghidorah. There's something about his moves that just you can just flow so many moves together.
It feels kind of weird to press the R button to jump and then the Y button to block. Like I kind of feel like it should be the opposite, just from like what I'm used to with other games. Okay, I'm glad for that, for picking up that building, because I imagine that because he has no arms that he would just use the two side heads as arms.
Yeah, that's what he does basically. He'll bite with his heads.
Oh jeez, oh jeez.
Get your health.
Got you.
Oh yeah, he appeared in so many movies. Godzilla vs. Ghidorah, Monster Zero, Destroy All Monsters. Destroy All Monsters, by the way, where King Ghidorah is the main villain.
So there's a movie actually called Destroy All Monsters.
Yes. And it takes place, like, it's a weird canon placement because it's actually chronologically the last film. But,
Alright.
that movie has one of the best monster
damn it.
smackdowns I've ever witnessed in my life. Because it has every monster from that canon appear in it, and they all fight King Ghidorah at once, and it is exactly the massacre you probably suspect it is. It is basically 10 minutes of just Godzilla and friends kicking the shit out of this dragon. It is fantastic.
That doesn't sound like Destroy All Monsters. That sounds like all monsters destroyed him.
Yes, all monsters destroy. But yeah.
So, okay. Now, I have another question.
Ask.
Mecha-Godzilla.
Mecha-Godzilla.
Built alien? What? Was he built to fight Godzilla or something? Like, again, as someone who has no idea what the hell, like, most of Godzilla lore is, was he built to fight Godzilla? Did he fall from space? Was he like crap? I can't remember.
By the way, now that you mention the words Godzilla and space in the same sentence, the only thing this game is sorely missing from the canons it pulls from is Space Godzilla.
There's a Space Godzilla?
There's a Space Godzilla.
There's a Space Godzilla.
And he is sadly not in this, but there is a Space Godzilla. But perhaps that would mean there were too many Godzillas. I'm a big Gagan, I don't care.
Okay, so Mecha-Godzilla. Was he built by man?
Okay, depends on the canon.
Was he built by Godzillas through time?
Now that Mecha-Godzilla you're playing as right now.
I'm not hearing a no.
I'm answering the question! That Mecha-Godzilla, that design that you're looking at,
Yep.
is from the Heisei canon, which is the 90s. So that design is 90s, but you see you've got 3 rockets under your meter. I believe that attack, the finger rockets, is from the original Mecha-Godzilla from the original canon.
So he's like a combination of different.
Yeah, some characters are composites. Like this Mecha-Godzilla is aesthetically. By the way, Mecha-Godzilla, one of the overpowered guys.
All right.
Just so you know.
Yeah. Wait. So. Wait, did you answer my question? Exactly what I wanted? I can't remember.
The 90s canon Mecha-Godzilla is built by man.
Okay.
They build him like he's not the first giant mech they built to fight Godzilla.
Oh damn! He froze me.
But oh no. But
What?
yeah, I can teleport for no reason. But Yeah, is in this game, however, the adventure mode, this Mecha-Godzilla is built by aliens.
Alright.
But the design they're pulling from is 90s. Like, they're mixing canon all over the place. By the way, the Xbox version of this game has Mecha-Godzilla 2 in it, which is like a different model Mecha-Godzilla from another movie. But we don't need that one. We don't care, right, guys?
Wait a minute. Okay. So 90s Mecha-Godzilla was built by men.
Yes.
And the other Mecha-Godzillas...
The Mecha-Godzilla from the actually last two of the Showa era movies, like the last two were Mecha-Godzilla movies, and that Mecha-Godzilla fucking like ripped Anguirus' jaws apart and ruined my childhood. He was built by aliens to kill Godzilla, because that Godzilla was essentially a good guy. He was there to help everybody.
Built by aliens.
Yes, built by aliens to kill Godzilla, and Godzilla beat him.
And why do they want to kill Godzilla? Why would aliens want to kill Godzilla?
Because every time they try to take over the Earth, and a lot of aliens have tried to take over Earth, and they always do it with a big monster, they're like, fuck, we didn't know Earth had a big monster that will kill our monsters.
And this is when Godzilla is a good guy.
Yes, essentially.
Okay.
He's not really destroying cities anymore, and he's fighting the bad monsters.
Because I was thinking it might have been a situation of, oh, Godzilla's a bad guy, and he's destroying all of our cities and whatnot, and then... But then aliens attack and Godzilla's like, no, this is my property to destroy and would take over or whatnot. And then he just beats the aliens and then beats down
like the Godzilla
the
from that canon I've seen dance. So like it was kind of just a lame hop jump thing.
Like this?
No, he would like it was like a little jig like that bald bully from The Simpsons did. What's his name
like
again?
This?
No, it wasn't like that at all. Stop doing things. But yeah, it was a weird time. Like, you had some movies that were more serious and other ones that were just like, what the hell is going on?
What? Oh, you very slightly scratched my exoskeleton.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, that uppercut with lighter characters, they would go flying. Mecha-Godzilla just gets dented a bit. I don't even know if it does less damage or not, though. But yeah, so that's the story of Mecha-Godzilla nobody wanted to hear.
I wanted to hear.
Yeah. I am a poor man's Wikipedia. Just talk to me at the subway. I'll tell you all you want to know. That is the Smog Monster, by the way. That's Ebera, the Smog Monster. That's the most of his appearance he makes. You can hit him with a laser, though. You can aim it and try to hit him. Damn it. Let's try to hit the Smog Monster. By the way, that yellow power-up makes it so your energy blasts regenerate faster, and in the case of Mecha-Godzilla, will give you more missiles.
Oh god, jeez.
Batter up.
Hey, put me down. Ah.
Hold on, I want to... really intent on killing the Smog Monster all of a sudden. But...
I can see my house from here.
Don't be lame, Mr. Android.
What? Oh god damn, you just hit me in the face.
Special move, ballet spin.
What? 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 No!
Buzzsaw stomach. Oh yeah, I forgot. Even in the movie Godzilla vs. Gigan, Gigan is teamed up with King Ghidorah. Like, King Ghidorah appears all the time. He is the guy. Wrestling dropkick for good measure.
And they just never seem to kill him?
He's always coming back.
Like, do they kill him and he just comes back to life? Or
no, he would lose and run away. Go back.
Is it like a Team Rocket thing of he blasts off?
Something like
every
that,
time?
I guess. I stepped on your foot. Ha!
I wish that anytime someone stepped on Mecha-Godzilla's foot, it would just hurt them.
Ow. Now you're getting it. See, there's a little... Ow. Tap Z special. You got basic moves. You got your kick. That sometimes is a headbutt or a kick. You got your arm moves. Do like good old-fashioned uppercut. That isn't him knocking him into the air because Mecha-Godzilla's a dick. And weird specials.
Oh, jeez.
With X. Which, there doesn't seem to be really a rhyme or reason to the X attacks. Like, sometimes...
That Mecha-Godzilla's X attack is just like that beam thing they kept shooting.
Well, yeah, exactly. It seems to be different for each person. If they have a good tail, they'll use that. But as you can see with Gigan, he has a tail but won't use it in that context. If you're playing as Destroyer, he uses his horn. It's just all over the place, really. You really don't know what to expect. Speaking of Anguirus, which I may not have at all, actually. Gonna play as Anguirus, who was my favorite as a kid. And Mecha-Godzilla had skin over him, so he looked like Godzilla. And Anguirus and Godzilla were friends. You understand? And it was like it was like some Terminator shit, right? And he came up to Anguirus, and Anguirus was like, "Sup?" And Godzilla started kicking the shit out of Anguirus, and then he ripped his jaws apart like King Kong did to the T-Rex.
Yeah.
And then Anguirus' face was messed up, and he ran away. And that was the second last movie in the canon, and you never saw Anguirus again. So as a child, I was destroyed, thinking, "Oh my God, Anguirus is dead." I mean, he appears in Destroy All Monsters, the movie, so I guess he's not. But that was like my Bambi's mom as a kid. Like, I was like, "Dad, Anguirus is fine, right? Tell me he's fine." This is what's useful about him. My block.
It's blocking. Oh, it's
Prickly,
back. Oh, come
prickly
on.
back.
Oh,
Try punching it?
wait, it hurts me?
Punch it.
Oh, come on. What?
Anguirus, he's the best monster in the world. Now, he didn't have any, like, energy attacks, so they just gave him a sonic roar in this, which I actually think is pretty creative.
Oh, jeez.
Because he had nothing. He couldn't breathe fire. He didn't shoot rays out of his horn or anything. He was just a four-legged dinosaur thing. Ah, stop it.
Oh, gee. No, come on. Come on.
The interesting thing about this game is, as much as I love it, sometimes it seems like it could easily devolve into as just throws, like what I've done, and then you're on the ground and then you do that, and then I'm on the ground and I do that, and then there's hitting, and yeah, there's like, because a core mechanic of the fighting is you're going to end up on the ground, there's a lot of things being countered by just attacking as you get back up, which sometimes kills the variety for me a bit.
Well, I'm just trying to chain together moves.
Yeah. Ah, crap.
With the occasional throw like this. Yeah.
So impractical. I am Anguirus. Ow, the building fell on me. Jerk.
Ooh, what's this? How do I activate it?
Oh no, I explained that earlier. That's for your yellow energy meter.
Oh.
So you could do a full blast like I just did, and it would fill up really quickly.
Oh, what have I done? What have I done?
See, look, it filled up really quick.
Yep.
No building at you, son.
Ah. All right, let's jump into a different game mode. See what else is in this game. Oh, well, okay. After this, I didn't realize.
Okay, let's finish the
different rounds.
I'm Anguirus. I will bite you with my teeth.
Oh, what?
This was my guy, by the way. Like,
I'm pretty sure.
of all guys, this was the guy I liked playing as.
What? Oh, come on.
But there's really good satisfying hits in this, where if you can get a good uppercut finisher on someone, it's really satisfying. Just a good thud as they hit the ground. I always found that.
Mothra! That's Mothra, right?
Yep.
There's There he is. She, right? Right. She, right.
Get it right.
Right. Okay. I got it. I got you.
Eat this. I don't know if that barrier hurts you or not, actually.
Is Rodan in this game?
Yes, he is. You can play as him. The Rodan, the supersonic beast bird.
Because like the only reason I know Rodan is because like a lot of my knowledge of Godzilla is kind of just Simpsons references.
Right. Oh, and there's that episode where Rodan and Gamera and Godzilla are there.
Yeah.
Gamera, not actually a Toho monster. I don't think, anyway.
Oh my god, come on now.
You see what I mean, though? Like, I knocked you down, then was hitting you while you're down, and then you knocked me down, and then...
Yep.
Yeah. So, you know, that could kill... Like, when the computer players start doing that, it could get a little annoying, but I still had too much fun with this, arguably. Because despite having two brothers, I didn't play versus that much. I played alone a lot more.
Oh, jeez.
Screw you, Godzilla.
Alright, let's see what other features are in this game. Because we gotta wrap this video up before it gets too long and then this damn software eats it.
I was under the impression we were going to play Godzilla for 3 hours.
Well, you were under the wrong impression.
Destruction mode.
And I assume destruction mode is just like, what?
Destruction mode.
Destroy shit.
You're not locked onto a guy, just fuck up buildings.
And like, whoever destroys the most wins?
Yeah, bigger buildings earn you bigger points.
Going with old school 90s Godzilla. Because apparently 60s Godzilla is just not good enough for this game.
60s Godzilla looks like Kermit the Frog with a sex disease, okay? Like that covered his whole body. You don't want him. You don't. I'm gonna be Megalon. I don't care. Strange love for Megalon.
I'm just saying that
Select
no, he looks dumb.
a game called Destroy All Monsters would probably want to be...
They're still missing half the roster.
It would probably want to be the most thorough of Godzilla games.
King Caesar's not here. Varan the Unbelievable's not here. Baragon's not here. King Kong's not here. That was a movie, King Kong versus Godzilla. Where do you want to destroy? Tokyo, the classic?
You know, someone needs to shut Japan down.
No. Yeah, I feel that silence was appropriate.
Megalon versus Godzilla. Nice.
We're having a smash buildings fight.
Get ready to crumble. Go.
I'm just gonna immediately grab this one.
See, you don't target onto guys anymore, so you can just throw
Yep.
a building wherever. I'm already winning. Look at me, 1,400 points. Now, there isn't really that much feedback to what you're doing to the buildings, but
Yep.
it's good shit. Hang on, mon ami. I need a hand taking down a building. Ah, you used me against me. You see, I wanted to do that.
Oh, jeez.
And those are my points. Haha. I'm a jerk. We're smashing buildings. Smashing buildings. That was an accident. Run away. Gonna just shoot rays at buildings, set them all on fire.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how to like be efficient in destroying buildings.
Just hit them. I mean, you can press down to do down attacks typically. Just punch them in front of you. I mean, it's not that intuitive. Like, the game wasn't built like Rampage. It isn't a destruction game, but since destruction of buildings has to be an aspect of a Godzilla game, it does. You know, this is a fun little thing they added. They could have easily not done it, so I appreciate it. Although it is literally just a 2-player mode. On your own, you cannot play this. I don't know why.
That kind of sucks, yeah.
That would have been appreciated, actually, in hindsight, but look, stop trying to fight me, and we got to destroy as much of Japan as possible. I mean, this fictional city, Tokyo, as possible. Do you want to go to Osaka next?
Oh, what? The building just fall on me? What?
Yes, the buildings can fall on you. This is a very realistic game, man. Now watch the giant drill-handed cockroach beat the big fire-breathing lizard. Now this is just becoming a grudge match again. What's wrong with you? We were supposed to take care of Japan together.
What? There's always a competition.
Oh, you're not even using me effectively to take down a building. Oh, you did! You did!
Oh!
I am offend. These are mine.
So, about what I just did there, you want to know a secret?
No. How do you know anything about this that I don't? I refuse to believe that.
This was my favorite game from childhood.
This?
Yeah.
You didn't have this.
This is this is my first time playing this game.
Yeah, what the? You liar! You lying putz! That's right, I used the P word.
So I'm pretty sure I've lost this.
Destroying Japan one building at a time. Being big monsters, killing those guys. This whole section of Tokyo we haven't effed up yet. But we're not done effing up this part.
Well, come on.
Just wrecking up things. This, of course, hype for Godzilla has returned in prep for the new Godzilla movie that might be good.
Oh yeah, we haven't mentioned that much.
Not at all, actually. But yeah, I'm hopeful that will be good, but I'm cautiously optimistic, I guess. I want to be excited. Things look good. You got some good-looking actors in there.
So it's an American film, right?
Yeah, though I believe it looks like Toho may be involved. I don't know that for sure.
Because
Toho being the company that owns the monsters. But
because like from what I can understand,
it's no 1998 American Godzilla. Like this seems to be, let's try to do the original classic again.
Okay, because like from what I can,
although it looks like from the trailers there actually is some other monster in it, but I don't know if they're just making up a monster or reinventing a classic monster.
All right. So now, because from a distance, like being a non-Godzilla fan, kind of looking in at Godzilla as a series that looks so interesting but I just never really got into. It always seemed like maybe most of the appeal of Godzilla is just the over-the-top silliness of it, maybe?
A lot of them were that anyway. Like the 60s ones were much into just the silliness. You killed me, you dick!
And I'm afraid that like an American Godzilla, especially like in the year 2014, might be a bit too serious and dark and gritty.
Maybe, because even though the Heisei, or however to pronounce it, sorry again, I'm not pronouncing that at all, I learned that word today, era Godzilla, the 90s era Godzilla. Why you gotta throw it at me? You could have aimed that anywhere! But the 90s era Godzilla was a little more serious, like they didn't try to be too hokey. Godzilla was a monster, he wasn't saving the day, he was just fighting guys. Oftentimes monsters were created or brought around for the purpose of trying to freaking kill him. And, you know, maybe things would go wrong or whatever. Like, some weird time travelers made King Ghidorah in that universe. They made him to try to fight Godzilla. Godzilla beat the crap out of him, and then they made Mecha-King Ghidorah, and Godzilla beat him.
Alright, this video is starting to run just a bit long, so we have to wrap this up right
I feel
here.
like we just started.
We have to wrap this up right here.
I feel like we just started.
Yeah, this video is not gonna happen if
but
we
wait,
don't end
I have
here.
more to tell you about Megalon.
No, I actually am dead serious. Like, I will not be able to render this properly if I don't end it here.
Don't talk shop!
Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, do something.
All that good stuff, and we're gonna inflict more Godzilla upon you sometime later.
Great, now that you've told them that more Godzilla is coming, now we have to do it.
Oh no, that's terrible. Megalon.